Welcome back to our channel where we speak all about future analysis, the technical analysis of it, and some of the confirmation, which now I will start actually focusing a lot more on more higher probability type of trades, to take more higher probability trades. Okay, so not gonna be as scalping as much, which sometimes I might from time to time if I do see very high probability. Again, most we want is have the highest probability for the trade to work out. Okay, so right now I will be doing another SPY type of analysis. Okay, which will provide us an additional confirmation, which will be for the ES 500 and some of the NQ as well, because it's move in more or less correlation to each other. So what I will do, I will firstly will share my screen with you guys. Okay, hide that, and let's when I say it was a message that I say, okay, unknown. Okay, it was a message that I needed to just not be on the screen, so I hide that. Okay, so more or less we had some analysis already. Regular trading hours we can have extended, which in theory we are not really using extended business hours, so we need the regular trading business hours. Okay, because we will not look to mark support and resistance. I mean, we're not going to look to do supply and demand from those areas that are after. Okay, so let's see one moment the 2 hours right here. I just want to see. So those 2 hours, not too bad, but too sad they got us out here and then did move in the right direction, but we basically got checked right here before that. So it was that move. We need to figure out what happened there. Okay, but let's right now focus on charting everything new. Okay, so we will remove everything. Okay, and we will go from there. So let's see what we can see. Okay, number one, we will take trend line. Okay, look if we have a trend line from the bottom to the top here, which is very good for us right there. Okay, so that's a good trend line, right? Very nice. And as you can see, like with practice, with screen time, with like over time, you will be able to see trend lines very fast. It's not going to be very hard for you to find them. Okay, all-time high was yesterday or whenever. I believe it was yesterday. Yeah, all-time high was yesterday. So I just will write that all-time high. Okay. And then what we're looking at, we want to see something that my mentor actually told me to do from time to time. It's check if we have a trend line that will be exactly in correlation with the same type. So basically, you're almost building a channel. I don't see that. Okay, I do see that we potentially might have a channel. So let's see something. Okay. So you can see that potentially we have a channel because what it does, it touched the top and then it's fairly respecting the 50% of the middle here. Okay, so I can have that extend. So you see here also, it's respect that fairly much. Okay, so I will keep that channel because that's actually a very good one. Okay, on a monthly basis, you might not see it exactly like that, but on weekly, daily basis, you do see it. So it's good. Okay, so let's look right now for let's look before we dive in. Let's look for support and resistance key levels. Let's do that on daily to start. Okay, so first thing first, we want to see if we have right there. So we have that one fairly nice. We can see the break above. We will need to see the retest. Okay, now what happened? Again, this is all-time highs for the last some time. Since it's making all-time highs, it's a bit more challenging to find to the closest period this key level. So what we will do, we just will look like that for key levels. Now, what's great here, you can see it's respect with the trend line, channel trend line, and that price area. You can see it's really respected. It's broke above, very aggressive. When it's went here above, it's closed above, reopened, and it didn't allow it to really break below, and then it sustained the value right there. Okay, so that's great to see that. We have here more or less this area. Let me see something. This area, right? I mean, what I will do, I will remove that for the sake of not having lines all across. And I will just do very good. Let me see something. 4 hours. This is 197. Let me make that as half a day. Okay, right there. No. Um, maybe that would be another price area that we can see support and resistance. Okay, 55555. That's a good number. Okay, so those would be our support and resistance line. Okay, what I would do for the sake of making sure that it's very similar, I will do that. 2 and dashes, I will make that also. 2, so we have consistency across board. Okay, so we have that. And then let's start looking for the supply and demand quickly. Okay, as you will see, over time, I will start doing with you analysis videos a lot quicker because I don't want to spend too much time doing my analysis video. I want to make sure that it will be working a lot faster. Videos will be shorter. I will not explain so much as I'm doing, but from time to time, you will have video that does a lot more explanation. Okay, so let's start looking like that. So firstly, we want to see on the top, we will check if there is after support and resistance. But right now, first, we want to see in this area support and resistance that we find. Also, let me just see something. We're on the overbought and it's crossed on a daily the VWAP of RSI. So that gives you the confirmation for potential sell-off. Okay, so potentially we will have a sell-off, and it's closed under the 50% Fibonacci of the trend line as a whole. Okay, so something to watch out for. Now we are looking. So we have this zone here with very strong, confirmation for a rally. Now, but let's see if we are potentially going to look for and going to find something else in there. So let me just see. I just want to highlight that so I know exactly where we are looking. So this one, it's 12 hours. Okay, that's good. 6 hours, no. 4 hours, no. This one also fairly good, meaning, let me just see. This one not bad, I will be honest. What I like, there been quite a bit of consolidation for a rally, also on the bottom, so not bad. Let me just see a bit more. So we have the 3 hours, we have the 2 hours, but you can see it's a shooting star. That's what they call that. Another shooting star. Almost touched it. 195 because you remember this is open only for uh, basically from 9:30 to 4 o'clock. So it's only open for a couple of hours a day, trading hours. So we're looking for 195, which basically it's a half a day of the trading hours, which basically will bring us to 6.5 hours for trading. Okay, uh, which half of it will be 195. We don't see there another zone, to be honest, right now. Let's see on the 90 minutes. We don't see 90 minutes. 45. I don't like that the shooting star there. I mean, for before, maybe to go the long, sure, there is a certain confirmation for that, but not right now with that. See, 4 hours, we said. 4 hours is the best formation that I can see. Okay, what I will do, I will just highlight that and do 4 hours for the sake of contact that we have here. But just so you know, okay, we don't want to play that long at the moment. What we want to see is actually a bit more sell-off. That is an additional confirmation for us for a potential rally on here as well. So a bit more sell-off and potential rally. Okay. So that will be an additional confirmation. The additional confirmation here, you can see it went up again, and then this rejection, it was telling you a confirmation that it will be going short. So wow, did you see how it went aggressive to the bottom? Here you see it's jumping by quite a bit of ticks right there. Okay, so do we have a plan on SPY currently? Not that I can tell you, except that it's good for us that we have there another zone that will potentially give us a confirmation for long. Okay, Monday and Tuesday low. That's Monday and Tuesday low. Then we have here 12 hours, 4 hours in the middle, 45 minutes right here. But let's see. Okay, this is great today. Okay, so this is on SPY. Let's see what we're coming up with, what will be as a return for us, because at the end of the day, we're charting on SPY and ES 500 and the other instruments to help us have an additional confirmation for our NASDAQ long. Okay, so let me just see something. I just want to see if we have also a zone here that will help us confirm the long. We can see that we have this one, 2 hours. Let's see what we're having additional. We're having not as much formation. 2 hours, 6 hours, no. 12 hours daily, no. Weekly, monthly, no. So 2 hours, was it 2 hours? Yeah, the best zone that we could see here is the 2 hours. Okay, so this what we are seeing so far, which honestly speaking, now that I'm looking at it, we have to be very cautious with that, because look what happened. I measured before to see if it's going to go under this zone, touch the 50% Fibonacci and the trend line, then it's also under the zone, so it's potentially can just basically go down, retest the zone, and go more down. So it's something that we really need to watch to make sure that we're safe on that, for the sake that we don't have a potential wrong trade in here. However, it's $100 formation. What we can see actually here, it went higher, but it's for potential that it will go higher, get more air for a push much lower. Okay, so it's something to watch out for. Creation of volume and price, and see what happened from there. So this is what I have for you guys on the ES, SPY, and the Nasdaq. I just want to make sure that you understand that we need additional confirmation for a trade, so that way our trade will be much more stronger and stable. Okay, actually what I'm seeing right now, that it's literally at $19,997, but the market just closed. So the market just closed literally a minute ago, and as it was closing, it closed at $600 negative. Wow, that's crazy sell-off. Okay, my next video, I will make a bit of analysis also on the what you call this NDQ US 100 index. Okay, and we'll figure out if we have additional confirmation on that as well. Okay, so stay tuned for that, and I will see you in that next video.